Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Shruti Biani and I will be explaining to you our project Hospital Management, which we have made under the guidance of Professor Rakshak Sood. Next slide. Firstly, I would like you to introduce with my group members. First, myself, Shruti Biani, Ritika Kautur, Vinayak Shinde and Shruti Bomle. Moving on, I would like you to brief about all the topics we have covered in this PPT. Introduction, objective, resources, features, ER diagram, advantages and disadvantages. In today's presentation, we will be talking about hospital management system. A hospital management system was introduced with the cause for helping hospitals speed up their processes. It came into the picture of hospital management as early as 1960. And have ever since been evolving and synchronizing with the technologies while modernizing healthcare facilities. In today's world, the management of healthcare starts from the hands of patients through their mobile phones. Hospital management system was introduced to solve the complications coming from managing all the patients. Paperwork of every patient associated with various departments of hospitalization. Hospital management provides the ability to manage all the paperwork in one place, which reduces the work of staff in analyzing the paperwork of the patient. The hospital management system is a computer system that helps manages the information related to healthcare and aids in the job completion of healthcare providers effectively. They manage the data related to all the departments of healthcare, such as clinical, financial, laboratory, operation theatre, nursing, pharmaceutical, radiology, etc. Next slide. The main objective of this system is to computerize all the details regarding the patient details and hospital details. It also helps in scheduling the appointment of the patient with doctors to make it convenient for both the patient as well as the hospital. It also schedules services of specialized doctors and emergency properly so that the facilities provided by the hospital are fully utilized effectively and efficiently. It should be able to handle the test reports of the patients conducted in the pathology lab of the hospital. Also, the information of the patient should be kept up to date and the records should be kept in the system for future medical emergencies. Next slide. For this project, we have used PHP 5.6 and CSS as the front end, and for backend services, we have used MySQL Server 5.3 and Draw.io. Next slide. So the three main features of our project is patient module, appointment module, and dashboard module. For patient management, hospitals have their sites, appointment widgets, which will be integrated onto our site. Patients visiting the hospital's website can book online appointment with ease. For patient management, hospital management makes it possible to access all the data related to patient via the system by few clicks. Information like patient history, current illness, doctors involved, reports taken, etc. can be made visible to the user. These data will help us connect the dots about the patient, like specific diagnosis and etc. Next slide. This is the ER diagram for our online hospital management system. This ER diagram consists of three entities: admin, patient, and appointment. In admin entity, admin ID is the key attribute, that is primary key. The other attributes are admin name, status, user type, login ID, and password. The admin creates the login ID and password and registers as a patient. It manage is the relationship attribute between admin and patient entity. In patient entity, patient ID is the primary key. The patient fills his or her details in it. The attributes are patient name, blood group, gender, admission time, admission date, etc. Mobile number is a multi-valued attribute, as one person can have more than one number. Your address, city and PIN code is composite attribute as address is having its own attribute, city and PIN code. In this, age is derived attribute as it is derived from the patient's date of birth. The patient's books or request an appointment. The request is the relationship attribute between the patient and appointment. In appointment, entity appointment ID is the primary key. The other attributes are appointment type, appointment date, appointment time, and patient ID. The patient ID is the foreign key as it is in both patient and appointment entity. Next slide. Our hospital management system also have various advantages. As it reduces the documentation work for the hospital staff, it also reduces the chances of duplication of records based on data like mobile number and email ID. It handles patients' registration, appointments with doctors, ambulance services, etc. It is very easy to maintain the patient-related data like attended doctor name, prescription given by doctor, and ward information. It also gives us a bit better customer service and facility management. Next slide. With all these advantages comes disadvantages, which is it is very expensive to start with. It requires a lot of time to adapt to this means of technology, which is constantly evolving. So it requires technology adoption with time to time. Total dependency means needing the system downtime to upgrade or change the thing. So it is not feasible in an emergency. It also increases the chance of theft of confidential data of the patient and doctor. Next slide. So now Shrishti will give you our portal demonstration.
Srushti, you can share your screen.
Good afternoon, sir. So this is our home page. From here we have 4 modules. Home module, online appointment, login and registration. From registration we can add patients.
You're not audible, Srushti, if you're talking anything.
Hello, sir. Yes, I'm adding patient details now.
Okay. ठीक. Please continue.
So the patient records are inserted successfully. From here we have a patient login panel. So in this panel we can view patient account and we can add appointment. We can view patient profile here. This was for patient module. And for there's another admin login panel. Yeah, in this panel only admin can access. Here we can see the admin dashboard. We can view there are many admins. We can view yeah, admin, and in patient module we can view patient records. And in this module again we can add appointment. This was from admin panel, and all this data. So one second. So this is backend. Here we have admin table, appointment table, and patient. In admin table, we have all admin data, admin ID, admin name, login ID, password. And in appointment, we have all appointment attributes. Here we can see the recent one, Arya Bumle, patient added. That's all, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can we do a live demonstration for some student present here?
Yes, sir.
जैसा हमने डिस्कस किया था.
Yes, sir.
Any questions from your side, students? You can. Anybody not well and wants to get admitted to this hospital? SSRV. What is SSRV stand for?
Sir, initial names.
Yes, so say it.
Pushti, Shruti, Ritika, and Vinayak.
Good. Very good.
So here I'll add Anmol Singh.
Vinayak Hospital System. Yes, please. You can. Good. Very well done. Presentation also very well comprehended, and the front end and back end also very well done. तुमने कोड भी शेयर किया था क्या?
So it will be shared in our report.
Okay. ठीक है.
So Anmol's record is added successfully.
Good. Very well done.